Hello, my people. What's going on? This is Nick here with some raw day trading. Today we had a day trading start of the day. It was not super productive. In fact, it was negative. It went negative, then I went positive. That's basically the day. Let me see if I can get some mistakes that I made. Let's look it up. I took a nap. I just took a nap. I just woke up from a nap. I'm awake. My bed is still messy. Maybe you'll see it in the background. Yep. I'm in my bedroom. Oh, I should probably get an office. I'll leave that for the future when I want a bigger tax write-off. I don't know. Okay. What do we get going here? So the gap scan, it was absolutely garbaggio today. All the attention was on the larger cap stock market. Everyone thought it was going to rally or something. There was just a lot of volume going through on that, not a lot of volume through going on the small caps. And just another big vacuum cleaner just sucking the attention and the capital out of the stocks that I love to trade, the small caps, into the larger cap market. There was a stock, a IPO of Webull that did all right. There was, I don't know, I'm down $10 on the gold position I took over the weekend or over Friday, trying to hedge my just pretty significant cash only. I mean, not significant like in terms of everything, but like in proportion, my mix of securities or investments as savings, working capital is all dollar. Whether it's a money market fund, which is just a mix of dollar, T-bills, bonds, whatever, different durations, and then all just straight dollars. And that's what I used to trade with. And the problem with that is that the dollar just dropped a significant amount over the last week due to trade and currency, geopolitical, structural debt, everything adding up together. This little shock sort of signaled the unwinding of the dollar dominance. And so now there are different things I have to think about. And I must hedge, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what percentage. But looking back over time, if I had invested when I thought to invest in whatever, in gold, I would have been up significantly. But c'est la vie. The truth is I only trade with part of my account, at least for now, as I'm getting more and more adjusted. The real goal is to trade with the entire account, but I need to be more consistent and structured with my trades and my reliability of my trade management. And so that was what I will be working on. And I'm just writing down. I am becoming more structured. Anyways, today I'm up $327, something not super meaningful like that. As you can see, to the open, THTX was going. All this is fine and good. I woke up super late. I was probably making coffee until about 9:20 and then doing a couple of reviews here. I come into the market, and then there was so much volume in the overall market that the charts were a couple minutes behind. And so it was funny, last week on the big day, the big open on Monday, where everyone was expecting Black Monday, whatever, the stock market actually, just stayed relatively steady or went up a little bit. But that just shows you everything. The market really just does whatever it wants to do, regardless of your expectations. Keep that in mind. What ended up happening today, instead of DOS, this data feed here that was glitching and behind by 10 minutes, it was the charts were behind by maybe like 20 seconds. So the Thinkorswim platform itself was behind in time. And then over the morning, it sorted itself out and I started trading, but I definitely didn't take any trades at the open. As I started to realize this, I came a little bit late. Yeah, I wasn't ready. It might have saved me a couple bucks to not jumping in. But then I went and I was flat relatively late into the morning. And I went and aggressively started trading REC because I was correct in some way. Or ARTL, which one was I trading? It's one of these that I lose, and lose again on. So we're coming into 10 a.m. I don't think I've taken any trades here. And then I get a little bit egregious here with these trades on the backside of a rec. I'm not even trading with super big size. I mean, it's a 70-cent stock. It's 70 cents, and I'm only putting 2,500 shares on it, which, to give you, I usually trade with maybe 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, like anywhere from 2 to 4 times that amount of money in a trade like this, just like per trade. And I was just being very kind of conservative. It wasn't really working out, and then it went, and then I kind of like chased it on the backside here. Where did I do it? And this is where it really starts to fall apart, and this is what we're going to look at. So buckle up, fam. Let's check it out. And I look ratty. I did not get much sleep this weekend. I spent all night last night talking to my ex-girlfriend, who we were hanging out because we were hanging out like the last couple months, kind of consistently again after we had broken up. And then I kind of hooked up with somebody else, and so I was kind of managing that situation. Anyways. And yeah. So, needless to say, I was up till 12 last night, and then I maybe had 9 hours of sleep all weekend. Maybe a little bit more, but it seemed very, very truncated sleep. All right, so this was an obvious mistake right there. I was chasing the recovery into levels. All right. I have to write these down just so I can remember them. I got excited and chased off the lows recovery. Mid-range. Oh, I just want sauna. I want to go work out and go sauna. That's what I'm going to go do after this. What did I do there? Okay, so I was trading with small size and being a little bit more careless than I would normally be with regular size. That is... So this is a cycle that I have gotten into actually before. I recognize it, and it's trading small size, trading experimentally maybe, trading maybe a little bit looser than I would with normal consequences on the line. And then what ends up happening is I take a maybe outsized more than average loss, which leads me to trade with normal size or even a little bit bigger than normal size and starting to trade with similar parameters. And so let's see if that's actually what happens here. And so like now I'm down $130. It's the trade has gone below my entry level. I'm like kind of letting it sort itself out. I'm like, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. And okay, I cut it. Okay, so I'm down only 117. Not terrible, right? But it's starting to add up. Like you don't expect that when trading small, like with 2,500 shares on a like fucking penny name, do you? So that was that. Does a little bear flag here. Okay, it's not the best thing to be. It looks like I'm going to be more patient on this one here. Okay. What I'm really waiting for is to see how it looks below the lows. And then it pops up right there. Now, is this where I get cooked? Because I remember I get cooked somewhere. Always take a look at what traders do poorly. And this is one of my poorly things. You gotta fix the leaks. So look at what you do poorly. Okay, so that was not great. Didn't really lose any money because I was smart with my exiting and smart with my sizing. Where is it? What gets me here? Because I know I get got. Okay, so the 15-minute candle closes right there. What's that telling me? Well, the chart pattern, if you look closely, I know it's kind of small, but if you look closely at the 5-minute, it's not looking fantastic. Not saying it can't go. It's just it looks like it's a lot of downward momentum. Momentum. Okay, so that wasn't really the right place to trade. It was still mid-range. And even if it's high range, honestly, at this point, I don't think I should be taking it. Okay, so now, ooh, I even get filled high there, or late. Yeah, I'm in a little bit late. Okay. Yeah. Mid-range / in late. Oh, did I double up on that? Why did I double up on that? And so this sometimes like I look back at stuff and I'm like, what's going on? Red going through on the tape. It's holding low. I'm holding high. I'm actually kind of green there for a second. Whoa. You see that? You see that? That was kind of wild. I don't even think it popped up on the level 2, but on the tape it kind of expressed higher. I really want to see this. I don't even see on the tape where it got above 230. Interesting. So apparently there was an aberrant order that got filled super high there. I'm in with 5,000 shares. Immediately it's busting down through my levels. I'm not cutting because I'm like, well, the real reason is that there have been times where it pops up like this and it will reverse, settle out, and then curl. But, this is not one of those times. I misread the situation. I could have been out with, maybe a break-even trade, but not today. I took a pretty decent L on that. I was down 400. Yeah, okay. This is good. This is my $300 loss on the trade. And I'm holding still. Or no, I jumped back in with 7,000 shares. Okay. Without the candle closing. So I was getting very fast and loose. This is like the particulars of that process that I outlined earlier. I'm not even getting filled at good prices. Where was I getting filled? What was I trying to do? All right, so I get cooked here. Oh, actually, that wasn't even that bad of a cooking. It was $100 loss. And then I'm in with much bigger size. And I'm like, wow, this is not good. Not good at all. I'm like, you're going to pop above 70 cents. No, you're getting rejected. Now I'm probably going to, oh, there's a little bit of bid. Nope, now the bid's on the other side of the offer. Yeah. People spoofing the orders here. All right, down 437 on it. Ugh, that's a little queasy, a little fast. You know, I wasn't trading much. Oh, and then immediately I'm in with 10,000 shares, so even bigger. Okay. I see you. I see what you're doing there. The positioning, I want to say, is a little bit better on this one, but I probably would have given it more time. Not going to lie. Looking back on it, it's looking like a lot of selling pressure. Yeah. And that was what I did there. All right. So that's how I got myself down. It ended up curling here, and I was able to make it back. Not even trading super aggressively on it, but then I went positive right there and got up to about +2, +3 later in the day, and that was the day. So I'm going to wrap it there. I got to go work out. I got to go sit in a sauna. I got to go not think about the world, not think about the China, not think about how I wish reality actually was, but look at how reality is and how I can do better. So I will catch you guys mañana. Peace out. Oh, day trading's risky. Don't do this at home. This is not investment advice. I'm not telling you how to trade. You got to think for yourself. You got to make your own choices. I am not an investment advisor. Please do not listen to anything I say. I just like sitting around my house, clicking buttons, and eating way too much food and going and working out. Anyways, that's it for me, folks. Goodbye.